رسوله الكريم أما بعد. My dear respected brothers and elders, all praises are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, and also peace and blessing upon the beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us this extra chance that we can spend little more time in the masjid and say and listen about the life, legacy, biography and qualities of Hazrat Sayyidina Abubaker Sidiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. MashaAllah, every Sunday we are discussing the legacy of Hazrat Abubaker Sidiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu step by step. We are moving ahead. Last time we were discussing about the distinctions of Hazrat Abubaker Sidiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, his virtues, his qualities. We can understand his status in the sight of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through this hadith, which is narrated by Hazrat Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Abu Huraira radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said, once Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, whoever spend same thing in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, on the day of judgment Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will, call him from that particular door. That come, O slave of Allah, this is good for you. For example, he says, in the Jannah there are different doors for different categories of the people. The people who loves the salah and performs the salah regularly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask the angels to call them, O slave of Allah, this is your place to enter. This is your gate to enter. The gate name will be Babu Salah. The person who participates in the jihad, he will be called from the Babu Jihad. The person who fasts, he will be called from Babu Rayyan. The door name for the fasting people is not Babu Som, it is Babu Rayyan. And those people, they give in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The people who give the sadaqah, they will be called from Babu Sadaqah. O slave of Allah, this is your place to enter. Abubaker Sidiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he asked, O Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, is there anyone who will be called from all of them, means from each and every door of them? Because like in this world we see the people are in different categories according to their education level. Someone is called doctor because he studied medicine, right? Someone is engineer because he studied about that mathematics and like that stuff. And someone is accountant because he is specialized in that one. So everyone will be given name like that, right? Doctor, engineer, lawyer, accountant, so and so on. So on the day of judgment also, the person will be called, oh, this is Namazi, this is the person who pray the Salah, Babu Safur, come from Babu Salah, come from Babu Rayyan, come from Babu Jihad, come from Babu Sadaqah. So Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu inquired, is there anyone who will be called from all of the doors all to the same time? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, yes. And I hope, Abu Bakr, you will be that one. Subhanallah. My dear respected brothers and elders, this is not that only Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this to make him happy. Because what happened, if we want someone to make happy, so we lie to him, right? If someone calls after a long time, oh, I was just thinking about you and I was going to call you, and the case is not like that actually. But just to make the person happy. People lies like that. But the case of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is not like that. وَمَا يَنْتِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. Whatever Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, that is not from his own desires. He says what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals to him, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down to him. So when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that, so it means that Abu Bakr has these all qualities. Up to now, about his life we learn that how Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu used to spend his time standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How he spent his money and freeing the Muslim slaves from the oppression of the non-believers and free them, right? So Abubaker Sidiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu not only had the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam after accepting the Islam, he was enjoying the company. He was the best friend of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam even before he accepted the Islam, in the Dawrul Jahiliyyah as well. But after accepting the Islam, he was the one who spent most of the time with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Only except he went out for some business. Otherwise, he tried to spend more time with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even after the Isha, he sits with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam discuss with him the matters of the matters of the country as well, issues of the people. He discussed with him. So Abu Bakr learned from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and while Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam getting the divine knowledge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed him with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's company during the Hijrah as well. Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, when he was with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam seek the advice from him. If there is two different opinions, and Abu Bakr's and other Sahabi, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam prefer Abu Bakr because of his knowledge and his understanding of the particular issues. So many times he gave some ruling while Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was alive as well. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam accepted that. We remember at the Ghazwa of Hunayn, Abu Qatada radiallahu ta'ala anhu claimed that I killed that person, so his belongings belongs to me. And another Sahabi, he claimed that I was the one who did the final job. But Abubaker Sidiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu says that Abu Qatada is the one who should get that share. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam accepted that. But when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam left this world, the bigger challenge came in front of the Ummah. And Abu Bakr was the one who was the calm presence at that time. He, first of all, the Sahaba Ikram, even the greater like Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, they were in the shock. And Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu announced, if someone says that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is died, I will, take his head off. But Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he controlled the situation. He came to the masjid. He stand on the member of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he started reciting the ayah from the Quran. وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ قَدْ خَلَتْ مِنْ قَبْلِهِ الرُّسُلُ أَفَإِن مَّاتَ أَوْ قُتِلَ انقَلَبْتُمْ عَلَىٰ أَعْقَابِكُمْ وَمَن يَنقَلِبْ عَلَىٰ عَقِبَيْهِ فَلَن يَضُرَّ اللَّهَ شَيْئًا. Muhammad is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's messenger. And many messengers, they came and they left before Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam as well. If someone, he go back after he left, so he will not affect anything on the religion. He will the only one who will bear this all the losses, consequences. There is no loss for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The loss is for him. When he recited this ayah, everyone, got realized. And some Sahaba, they says, we feel like this ayah was revealed at that day. Even though the Quran was revealed during the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the calm presence, the knowledge, the maturity, and the training of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was with him. And also the another challenge in front of him was where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam should be buried. So Abubaker radiallahu ta'ala anhu says that Anbiya Ikram, the prophets, wherever they die, their final destination will be that place only. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam passed away in the house of Hazrat Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala anha. So that house of Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala anha became the final destination of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he was buried at that place. Right? And another challenge was the people, some people they say there is no more Rasul, so we also leave the Islam. This challenge, irtidad, was there. And also another big fitna was the people, some of them, they deny to pay the zakat. And they say there is no Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so we will not pay zakat. Zakat was only collected by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and distributed to the needy and poor people. Abubaker Sidiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu says no, it cannot happen. La riddata wa Abubaker illah. There will be no irtidad, but you will see that Abu Bakr will be standing in front of that. Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu was advising, take time, because people will say, you see, their leader left this world and they start fighting among each other. He said, no. And it was the wise decision. If he keep quiet for a while, then there will be more groups, more fitna, more problems, more troubles. Abubaker Sidiq radiallahu ta'ala says, no, I will fight against those people who deny to give even a rope in the zakat during the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I fight against them as well. Even they deny to give the rope. Even the minor thing, the little thing is. And another issue was, during the final days of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he assembled an army to fight against the non-believers, and he appointed Usama ibn Zayd radiallahu ta'ala anhuma as a commander for them. And another big, eldest Sahaba Ikram like Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu and other Sahaba Ikram, they were assigned to fight under his command. But they were about to depart, leave the Medina, this incident happened. Means Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam left this world. So Sahaba Ikram, they says, stop this army, we will not send anymore until we get establish ourselves first. Hazrat Abubaker Sidiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu says no. Whatever decision Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam assembled this force, I will gonna send them. So these kind of decisions, even if we think right now, we will find it very difficult to apply it. But Abubaker Sidiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, because he was the direct student of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from day one, so he understands each and every issue of this deen, the minor and major everything. So he took these firm decisions at that time. And inshallah, we will continue and we will, put more light on these achievements of Hazrat Abubaker Sidiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Then we will proceed to his, khilafat after Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So through this saying and listening to the life and legacy and the history and biography of these pious souls, our intention is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those who adopt their qualities in our daily life. And also, there are a lot of people who spread the hatred among the Sahaba Ikram. So we have to understand their higher status, their ranking. So the true love and affection come from our deepness of our heart. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept these efforts, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our saying and listening, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the amal on this, all the things we are saying and listening. Ameen wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Subhanallah bihamdi. Subhanakallahumma bihamdi. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka.